In 2014, this was 7 years after I had gotten out of the military. I had gone through a long stretch of being in a really bad place with out of control post traumatic stress disorder. Thankfully, I had access to the VA, and the VA slowly helped me kind of put myself back together. And when I finally felt in 2014 like everything was, the pieces were starting to come together, Hurricane Sandy happened. And I used to work in a shop, blue collar stuff, working with my hands in Oceanside in Long Island. We had 5 feet of salt water come through, and it destroyed everything that I had built over the course of a couple of years, and all of the tools that I used to build it. And my boss could no longer employ me. So that piece of stability, that job, was pulled out from underneath me, and it was incredibly isolating. It sucked. Thankfully, I qualified as a veteran for this thing called Vocational Rehabilitation, or Voc Rehab, and I was able to go to school, and the VA would help pay for it. And I went from, kind of a blue collar job where I'm in the shop, I'm not really talking to anybody. This was my transition out of the military. It took a very long time. Wasn't ready to be surrounded by people. To an uncomfortable, I don't know how many thousands of students there are at Nassau Community College, but it was more people than I had been around really ever.
Mhm.
Uh, and over the course of a single semester, I went from feeling without purpose to, frankly, being pretty shy and not looking to engage with anybody, to my peers physically pulling me off of the couch. Other veterans, other student veterans, physically pulling me off of the couch in the Veterans Center and telling me like, "Hey, dude, hang out with us. Let's go, get lunch." And that interaction led to me not just opening up and building new and real and important relationships, but by the end of that semester, I was elected as president of that student veterans organization, representing 300 student veterans. A year later, I had the confidence to apply to Columbia University, a school that was way beyond my wildest dreams.
Sure.
And I graduated from that university years later with honors. And that was all because of that third place, of that commonality. We were veterans, we were student veterans, right? We had that social lubricant. Joining together around a common idea is all the social lubricant that people need to go from online to in the real world and making a change in their local neighborhoods.